can deliver?
Well, I think the key thing from Idea this time around that we will be watching very closely is the data revenue growth. Because if you remember, in the case of Bharti, which came out with the numbers a couple of days ago, the performance was good, the execution was strong, but it's the slowing data revenue growth which spooked the street and resulted in the stock being under pressure. To run you through the key numbers, they could be restated on account of Ind AS, but we're working with a rupee revenue growth of about 3% quarter on quarter. Margins will be contracting by about 100 basis points, coming down to 37%, and that could have some impact on the profitability. So the profit, according to our poll, will be lower by close to about 23.5%. The key, as we said, will be on the data revenue growth, because that is the bedrock of why people are even betting on the Indian telecom story. It is the world's second largest populated country, and the data growth only has one way to go according to the street expectations. But if that's not playing out, then the whole story goes for the India telecom story goes for a toss. If you see Idea's performance in the last few quarters, they have been focusing on realizations. So a quick recap of what happened in the prior quarter: their voice volume growth slowed down to just 1.2% quarter on quarter growth, but their realization, or the pricing, or the revenue per minute as we call it, went up by 4.7%. So the street focus was more on pricing, and that came at the expense of volume growth. And is that a trend that will continue? Will be watched very closely. But of late, we've seen a lot of data pricing cuts. Just last week on Friday, you had Bharti announcing those free voice minutes for 2 infinity packs. So I guess the street focus will be on increasing competition that we've seen ahead of Jio launch.
All right, Reema, thanks a lot.